Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just went grocery shopping this morning and I picked up some things. I just got back from a trip this weekend and I'm gonna do a quick meal prep for the week, show you guys what I like to prep, have on hand, and how to make some easy, quick meal ideas. So a couple days this week, I'm gonna show you how I use everything I prep to make some delicious, healthy meal ideas. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and let's go ahead and get into it. So this is an overview of everything I got. Zucchini, lemon, some frozen green beans, which if you didn't know, frozen fruit is actually frozen at its freshest point with a peak nutrition. So if you're scared of frozen, don't be. I picked up some coconut milk for chia pudding, arugula, broccoli, limes, kale, avocado, almond milk, some organic chicken, and then some fresh ground nut butter. So I thought it would be fun for you guys just to join me in my kitchen as I prep, and we can kind of just talk through things and have a little chit chat. So I got some organic chicken and I'm just going to be putting that in some parchment paper and we're going to season that and bake it off. I find that that's pretty much the easiest way to do it. This will probably last me all week and it's like 2 larger pieces. So my new favorite thing is to use the Trader Joe's Everything Bagel Spice and put that on the chicken and it tastes so good. Oh my gosh, it's got garlic, onion, poppy seeds, and a little bit of salt. Throw that on and then we're just going to bake this in the oven. All right, next up, frozen green beans. You guys know that I mentioned that frozen can be just as healthy as your fresh ones because they're actually frozen at their peak ripeness where they have their peak nutrition, and they can also be cheaper. Fun fact is they're actually partly blanched. So if you just take the green beans out, I'm literally just going to dry them off a bit and let them defrost, and then they're going to be perfect for a cold green bean salad. The thing is if you sometimes when you cook frozen veggies, you'll find that they get a little too mushy. That's why I just like to defrost it and then they're ready to go. Just going to chop off the heads and we're going to get them ready to steam. Actually, maybe I'll roast them. Sometimes I just like steam them, sometimes I roast. It kind of just depends on my mood. I like to make them into little smaller pieces so that you're not just, you know, biting into a big piece of broccoli and then you get broccoli in your teeth. To be honest, that happens to me more often than not, so I've just learned to cut it into smaller pieces. All right, so those are done because I also have a zucchini. So if I roast the zucchini, that'll make it easier. So I just cut the zucchini into slices. And as you guys can see, I am big on green vegetables. I wanted to do cauliflower rice, but they were completely sold out of both frozen and fresh cauliflower, and I didn't feel like going to another grocery store. So we're gonna do this instead. Everything onto the baking sheet, so my zucchini and my broccoli. Try to make sure the zucchini isn't stuck together, otherwise they won't cook as evenly. Drizzling it with a little bit of avocado oil because it has a higher smoke point. And then, what did I want to do? Oh, right. I'm going to use this new seasoning I got at Trader Joe's. It's the mushroom umami, but you can use whatever seasoning you have or that you like. It says it's just multi-purpose. It's just a savory taste. So, I don't know. We're going to see. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms give things a nice meaty flavor normally. So, sprinkle some of that on, and in the oven it goes with the chicken. Next, we're gonna make my super simple chia pudding. You guys have probably seen me make this a million times, but I love sharing it because it's honestly what I eat for clinic every week for breakfast. It's filling, it's delicious, it's affordable and easy to make. So you need 1 can of coconut milk, vanilla extract, and 5 tablespoons of chia seeds. That's it. The collagen is optional. I like to add it, but again, that's optional. Just add some protein and amino acids and things like that. But if you don't have the collagen, don't worry. You just need full fat coconut milk, chia seeds, and then a little bit of vanilla. So I love when you guys tag me on Instagram that you tried making it with full fat coconut milk and now you can't make it any other way because it's honestly so much more delicious. Like a teaspoon of vanilla. Don't worry if you do a little more or a little less. Let's do the collagen. So I'll do like, if I do the collagen, I'll do like 3 scoops. So that's like 1 scoop per pudding. So this pudding will make 3 puddings for me. Now we have our chia seeds, and I buy these in bulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll just let this thicken while we finish the rest of our prep, and then I will transfer it into my individual mason jars. So I also like to do some greens. I bought some dinosaur kale and some arugula. I really like bok choy, but for some reason they were out of baby bok choy. So I'm just gonna lightly steam this. I would say like blanch it almost in a pan, just with some oil and some garlic. That really helps the kale not be bitter. So if you find kale is too bitter for you, that might be a good alternative. And then arugula is just really good for you. It's got a slight peppery taste, but I really like it. My kale is washed because I feel like I'm gonna get that question. And you just roughly chop it into large pieces. So I'm gonna add the kale to the pan. And this needs to cook for a few minutes before everything else. And don't worry if it's overflowing like this, because kale just wilts down. Then I just take some avocado oil. I either do fresh garlic or garlic powder, just a little bit. And this will all, you'll start tossing it and it'll cook together. So just sprinkle it on the top, it makes it easy. And we're just going to medium boil them. So I'm gonna do 4, I'll set 4 out. And the secret is you want these to be close to room temperature when you put them in, so that they don't like break. So then I basically turn this one off, and I'm gonna add in just probably half this bag of arugula and keep the rest for a fresh salad. Just because arugula doesn't need that much time to wilt. Then I just keep it in the container to use during the week. So I thought I would make some quick energy bites. I have some cinnamon vanilla almond butter that I made in my video, some hemp seeds and some flax seeds. And I'm literally just gonna mix them together and make little ball shapes. And then take a spoonful into your hand, and then we're just gonna roll it. So I have my energy bites now in my stasher bag. I like this because it's like a silicone one. I'll keep them in the fridge and then just pop one whenever I want, or I can bring it as a snack to clinic too. I also always chill my eggs after they're cooking, so I cook them for 7 minutes at low, and then I'm gonna put them in cold water, and it's gonna help the shell come off when they're done. So with the chia pudding, I've been really enjoying the KZ Clean Eating Breakfast cereal. This is the chocolate and strawberry one. It's keto, vegan, paleo, gluten-free, no sugar added. So I'll have some of this. I'll bring it separately than the chia pudding, and then put it on top of the chia pudding once I get to clinic. And it's really delicious. Low net carbs, full of great healthy fats, and it's super tasty. So I'll either do this one or purely Elizabeth. So I have my 3 jars, and I'm just going to distribute the chia pudding. It's not fully set yet, but it's gelled enough that it's going to gel evenly, which is important with chia pudding. So I cooked the chicken for about 30 minutes, and then I'm just going to put it in my container, and I'll have it for the week. And you can add this to just about anything. And then after about 25 minutes, the broccoli and the zucchini were done. So I put this in 5 minutes later while I prepped this, and then I put them in, and they were done around the same time. So one of the meals I had, I took the eggs, the greens, I added some avocado, and then the green beans, and you have a complete meal. I also added the granola to some chia pudding, and I had this for breakfast 3 days this week. I took the chicken and I made tacos with some queso sauce that I bought. Super easy, kind of light meal or snack. You can also do the same and just have it with the broccoli and the zucchini as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some meal prep and meal idea inspiration. Let me know down below what you guys want me to film next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.